I'm gonna get my Terraria booted.
He's only just booting. Meant to be live.
9 plus 1 equals 11, apparently.
What?
That's what the title of the thing says. Hey, Alpha, welcome.
Yoink.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, and then lurk. Yoink. And then lurk. Wow, Sunday ham is all sorts of vibing.
Why is it vibing?
He's a cacophony of colour. He is just a bombarding rainbow of justice.
How do I join?
I'm getting to that. I'm sending you the password. You'd have to join via Stum. Password is. Good morning to you, Hammond. Oh, hello, Havoc. Welcome to our Terraria world, where we fudge everything silent.
Right, so I need to go STEM.
We need to make more houses. That's another thing we need.
Doesn't say you're online. Oh wait, there you are. There we are. Join game.
Just boot up my Discord.
I am in.
He's in. But how are you doing, Havoc? And most importantly, Alpha. If Alpha wants to let us know how he's doing, it is okay. If he does not,
Lurking. You can't ask a lurker.
I could do what I want.
Ruined it.
Ruin the lurk.
How can a man lurk in peace? Yeah, I've never really played Terraria until now. I'm kind of the same. It is fun.
If I talk, can you hear something through my microphone?
No, I couldn't hear anything.
You can't hear DIY.
I don't think so.
Okay. If that becomes audible, I'll be having words. Oh yeah, I got the Veil Thorn. Oh, and because we broke an orb, a meteorite can now spawn. That's fun. I hear nothing. Not even.
Will the meteorite kill us?
No, the meteorite drops and you spawn the meteorite ore.
I see.
Oh, I got a gun. Do you want a gun? I feel like you're a man that wants a gun.
Yeah, I probably will want a gun. I don't know whether. Hang on. Drop it for me.
And here's some bullets.
Musket balls.
I have this. I also have this, which I didn't realize was rare until it dropped.
It looks like a big spiked pole.
I thought it looked like a giant toothbrush.
Oh, yeah, that I can see that.
Evil toothbrush. Don't clean your teeth with evil. Why are you throwing your expensive glow sticks?
It was accidental.
How many of those do you have?
9.
Would you drop me one?
How do I split the stack again?
It's shift or control.
That wasn't what I wanted to do.
No, not what you wanted. There we go. You're doing well. Woke up when... I hate it. I hate it when I do the Jonathan Wass. Woke up, ran out, hit the grocery store and got breakfast. So unusually productive day today.
Hit the grocery store sounds like you robbed it.
Yeah. Ahoy, hoy, salty. Also, yes, that does sound like you robbed it.
Woke up, hit the grocery store for some money, went to another grocery store and bought breakfast.
Mmm, delicious free breakfast. I plead the fifth. He pleads the fifth. What do we do, sir? The fifth has been pleaded. Oh, that's a zombie. I thought that was a friend.
He's banging on our door.
That's a zombie.
Banging on our window.
I've got a lot of rope. What are we going to do with all this rope?
Hey, rope-a-dope.
Also, the cat is sitting on
soap. Make
the
lots of
nurse's
soap
lap.
on a rope. Sell it. Start on Etsy.
Soap on a rope. Should we make live, laugh, sandwich? Inspirational.
I do understand what the fifth is. The fifth is the Fifth Amendment. I don't know exactly what the Fifth Amendment says, but I know it basically is a right to silence or whatever.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
So, what is the what is? Oh, I've just noticed double clicking will make my boots.
No, that's the shield. Because you have the shield equipped, you're charging. And if you hit something when you do that, you get damage. Like you deal
but it
damage.
also can be used as a dodge.
Yes, it can be used. James is learning the way.
But the question is, so I've got a musket and I've got my finch. You need to summon the finch as well, Ham.
I do. That's not a bad idea.
Pick it up, Hammy boy.
Oh, thank you for the finch. Now I have a nest upon my noggin. I do hope everyone is doing well today. It's the last day of my holiday. But I'm in good spirits. I've written my letter of resignation. It sits upon my desktop. Like
The thing is
gold.
with the thing is with the Fifth Amendment, what they could have written is you should tell the truth.
And nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Because by saying you have no reasonable expectation to be forced into self-incrimination is basically saying you can plead the fifth instead of lying to get out of something. Because if there's not enough evidence, they can't do you for it. But I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a man playing Terraria with his brother.
I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a man who sits on the internet and spouts words into said internet that may or may not be true. Welcome to the street.
So I've got a musket for pew. And I've got the melee.
Is that what the musket's for? I thought the musket was clearly a bludgeoning weapon.
Look at my yo-yo.
Do you, yo?
I do sometimes throw yo.
Oh,
Yo.
froyo. Such
I haven't had
decadence.
frozen yogurt in ages.
Such decadence.
Professional. Oh, I wish it was professional. Amateur electronic word spitter.
Isn't the term for professional just getting paid for it?
Yeah, but we
I
don't
mean-
make enough to live out of it.
Yeah,
So,
but
you would say semi-professional
Semi-professional.
because we have been paid to do it, but it's not enough to support ourselves, so we have to work dead-end jobs.
Then,
Fun. It's okay. I hit my target for my YouTube subscribers for this year. I just need to keep that going. And in about 40 years, I'll make like £1. How many other people do you encounter in this game world who aren't like monsters? So, my understanding is as you build your home base up, you will, and as you play the game, you will unlock friendly people like the merchant, etc. There's a healer, like a medic character.
Yeah, the nurse who's up there. Where's our cat?
So you got the nurse.
We had a cat
Kayla.
for like 5 minutes.
I don't know. It probably left. Prerequisites. Exactly. That's what I meant. Like that's what I meant by as you play the game, you will unlock different characters.
The cats have disappeared.
I feel like we need to work on our health bar because I've got full mana, but I don't have full hearts.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea at all. But we do need to get some more houses. If you want to go exploring for heart containers, they will be on the cave level of the underground. Like they'll be in the underground cave section, which is denoted by its darker, stony-looking background.
So when it's not mud like the one below us.
Yeah.
But it's stone.
Yep.
So we need to just mine through that area to find
caves that have heart containers.
Caves. Okay.
I believe your Splunker thing will show them. Also, yes.
How do I make bullets, by the way?
With I.
But where do I need to stand? Like,
anvil, I think.
Silver coin.
Can you make muskets? I don't think.
How come you can make it and I can't?
I got all of that stuff from breaking the orb open.
Oh, but where's the ammo? You gave me the ammo and I can't see it.
Is it in your ammo boxes already? On the right hand side.
Oh yeah, I see it.
He sees it. He sees it.
Apparently I also have seeds in my ammo.
You have seeds in your ammo?
So we should really extend the house as well, right?
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and just make a new house.
The game world can be dangerous.
We've got it on a pretty dangerous setting. The good thing is that the game lets you play with no item loss, but gold loss. And gold is quite important in this game because it lets you re-roll stuff later on. And it lets you buy things from the merchant. So it's pretty crazy. Oh, hello, Raven. I am not pretty. No. Lies.
It's telling me my next achievement is Heartbreaker. So I need to break a heart crystal. What the hell is that I can hear in the background?
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah.
You heard the children?
Yes.
Cursed children playing outside. There you have fun.
I don't know what the paper lanterns are all about.
I think it's just
Can we not build the house up, Ham? Or are you just adding another room?
I'm adding... I mean, we can do the boring thing of having one big house. If you want...
I'm gonna go wash my hands because I've just been handed a sandwich. Can't wait. Can't wait to eat.
Going to go wash the hands because I've been handed a... Oh, you're talking about... There's my ego kicking in. There's my ego. I think we did it. I think we nailed the old... That's the same on each side. Good. Construction works? Yes. I'm doing some construction work. Not the doors! Every adventurous. It's true. Or they're your savior. So, to tell a D&D story that happened yesterday, we paused midway through a boss fight with this huge creature majig. Hey, Slarus, welcome in. So we paused the session.
Solaris, hi.
We paused the session for D&D last time, and we finished midway through a boss fight, which wasn't the best place to finish. But then, after some scheduling stuff, we eventually got to the point where we could finish that fight. It got to the point where we were having to run because one of our members of the party had been killed. Which is always always what you don't want. But they were not just killed, they were vaporized, so they were not coming back. And I had to leave, and that's when I remembered I have Chalk of Exodus, which is where you can draw a door on any surface with this chalk, and you picture a door that you've passed through within 10 miles, and that drawn on door becomes a real door. And that's how I escaped. I basically just went, I need to leave immediately. I'm just going to draw this door and hope that everyone leaves through the door. If I hadn't, literally next turn there was an explosion of gold and lightning that would have instantly killed me as well, because of just how low HP I had. Gold explosion? Yep, gold explosion. Because what had happened is the creature we were fighting was a machination made by the gods. So it's like this engineering marvel that we couldn't possibly understand. Like we knew bits and pieces of it, and I knew its weak point was a certain, like, the electrical generator within inside of it, but its like stomach and like its middle was just a chamber of chain reacting like lightning, and it knocked down the centaur barbarian that we had. They went on to death saving throws. They then obviously can't save against being swallowed. And their character then entered into that chamber. And you just disintegrate because, yeah. But then the gold is fine because it's conductive. You're there just like, well, we've just lost a party member and they had like 300 gold on them. And this thing's about to explode. Not good. Not good at all. I did not mean to kill that bunny by running into it. That was just one. That was just one. We were genuinely my character.
This is why we don't have any pets.
We have pets. We have a cat. The cat's above you right now. It's walking between the two top rooms. Sat on a nurse's lap. Oh hey, Rob. Cat.
Who's Roman?
Almost said hey, Robin. Hey, Mom. That's a sandwich. That is what I wanted. It looks like it's broken apart because it broke apart. Are you telling me that bread was unable to bread? Thank you, miss. What are you doing? Why are you trying to piece my sandwich back together? You're not. You're trying to steal bits of it. How dare you? Dang it. My sandwich is being eaten without me. What? A bare-faced mother? Wait.
I can barely see her.
Barely got that.
I'm still eating my sandwich, that's why I'm not moving.
James is eating his sandwich. James, then I need to eat my sandwich. Why was streaming at lunch? Just don't talk and eat. Oh, that's... Don't talk and eat. I'm streaming. Don't talk and eat. It's rude to talk and eat, even if you're a streamer. Yes, my Leonin pugilist, which is like a homebrew strength monk, has survived to fight another day and is technically the newest member of the party. But I would have been fine if we had died. Like if I had died, I would have been like, you know, that's fine. That's actually fine. Am I forgetting something?
Oh shit, Amazon is buying Roomba. Soon you'll be able to have your Hoover be asked questions. Or like, buy me more jewelry.
But excellent. Then we go down. Going over here. Grab myself some tables and chairs. Oh, we could be fancy. Make a fireplace. You have a pugilist? So yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is good. My D&D character is a pugilist. But what people? What have I forgotten? I've not forgotten anything. Best. Oh, I haven't forgotten that. I just don't have the bag space. So if I open your gift, I won't get any rewards from it. And I've not had the time to sort that out. You know what? I think I want to do this. I think I want to make... Oh no. Okay, Solaris, have a good one. Bay the Dryad has appeared. Thank you, Solaris. We're gonna need it. Look! It's the gun shop man! He's selling the mini shark for extortionate amounts of money. It's a good gun though. I like the mini shark. Do we have clay? We do. Sweet. No, I don't want the guide. Ah, the guide come back. Damn it! Where does the... Okay, the dryad's at the top. I want to give the dryad... Oh, you know what'd be cool? We could give her a little shelf. And we could put another one of those on it. Can't put anything on those tables. Whoops. I fancy campaign and my players choose the elf, the half-elf, and the human.
Woo.
Human, elf is a pretty good.
Right.
Pretty good mix.
Now I'm back. I can actually play.
Now he's back. I can stop playing.
Yeah.
James,
but it's night
the
time.
gunsmith is here. His name's Darius. He's over in the left. He's got that long trench coat. He's past the guide and the dryad. I've got sand. Let's go ham solo jam solo stream. I was gonna say ham solo stream. That's every stream.
What is the mini shark? Like, how does that compare?
It is a pretty
Insanely
decent
fast speed. Yeah. It's 33 gold though. I don't have that much gold.
Don't have that much gold.
Nope.
What are you?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down.
Right. Are you gonna get low to the window?
No.
To the wall.
Is it the amethyst hook that you gave me that is the grapple hook?
Yes, that is. And you would have done what I told you to do, which is map it to one of your mouse buttons.
Question is, which one did I map it to? Ah, right. One of the buttons on my mouse. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm sure it's a sensible button.
So, are you talking about like down here where it's like looks like cliff edges with little bits of rock in it?
I think it's deeper than that. But I think it's as long as you're past the first layer, you can. I've actually done a surprisingly... Oh god, the constant opening of doors is going to piss me off.
It would be nice if you could turn that sound off. And every so often, have you noticed there's a squirrel that like flies down the cliff on the right hand side, like into the mine?
I've noticed a few. Yeah.
Oh, he just ran into my mine, into my pickaxe and died. Sorry, squirrel. May we always remember you.
Squirrel.
For what you achieved in life. Damn solar stream, an R-rated dream. Don't ban me, please.
You're not going to get banned, although I have concerns.
Why didn't let me place? There we go. Wait, is that a green mushroom? I gotta level up. That's how it works, right?
Green mushroom, that's a 1-up, not a level up. You even Mario?
It's a one. It's
Do
a 1-up.
you even Mario?
I unleashed my finch.
Can't say it like
give me
that.
A wormhole. A wormhole potion. That's cool.
You can't say you're unleashing your finch. That's not allowed.
Just did. So there's like a mine track down here.
You can get on it.
How?
Yeah, there you go.
Right click. Whee! I thought you'd need a cart or something. Ah, no! Here's my mirror. Fuck!
Oh, you come back home. Hello there.
It's okay, I hadn't gone too far. This custom cart's nice.
There are custom carts. There's some nice things you do in this game.
I found some topaz.
I kind of want to go as far as I can to the right and then dig down because I think that's going to be our best option of finding more heart.
Oh shit, there's a bloody worm.
Ham, that look you had was a perfect mix of concern and what did my brother do now? That's the stream. That's the stream havoc. Whenever I stream with James, it's 90%. What did he just do?
Well, normally I scream.
Usually an indicator, yes.
Got the 100th zombie.
I should not be out right now.
After curfew.
Jam is a content creator.
In the loosest sense of the term, probably.
No, you make the content on this stream.
Oh no.
What?
I unleashed some water, and it washed away a lot of the torches that you had put down. I'm sorry.
I love you, but sometimes
You gotta stop making content.
be content.
Well, it was like Ham. I was playing with Shay. We were doing Halo 4's Spartan Ops.
Right.
We're on the third sort of chapter, and one of the missions at some point, like some Covenant get dropped off, and I was like, okay, where are they? And then there's some guns running around like on their own, and then I realize they're tiny. They're little tiny elites and jackals with the guns normal size, running around and shooting at me.
What?
And I don't understand how that was a bug. Like, I was so confused. That's the reaction I had.
That's amazing,
like,
though.
Yeah, it was an amazing bug, but I was like, what the hell is going on?
Also, apparently we have to pick one of us is a content creator, the other's an influencer. Who's most likely to sell bathwater?
I mean, I feel like if I made it, then people would come. Yeah, you know the famous saying, build it and people will come.
Yeah, but you worded it in such a way that it was kind of OnlyFans-y.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone's gonna get off on bathwater like that. I would hope. I'd rather not be an influencer. I'd rather have some, I'm not throwing too much shade here, but I'd like to have a positive impact on the world.
Little bit of shade. Little bit. Little bit of shade.
Only a little bit.
It's funny, right? Because we use the term influencer and it has gained a bit of a negative connotation.
There was I watched a video from LGR on YouTube, and he was reviewing one of the latest Sim 4 packs, and they added a new job for teenager Sims, which is Simfluencer.
Okay.
There was another one which was streamer.
But for
Which
teenagers. Wait,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a job for teenagers.
It was kind of cool. Like,
It's kind of cool, but also
so they've added that, but at the same time, like I was like, oh, okay. I think it was Simfluencer. It wasn't called influencer, but it was being obviously an influencer.
it's all Roblox. Oh, Roblox content.
Did you know Roblox has a stock market in it?
Yep.
And it's made for children, and they don't advertise it at all. Roblox is a very shady game.
Roblox was around when we were, like, when I was growing up, but it was bad.
It's been around for like 10 years, so I don't think quite when you were growing up, but like
It was
when you were a
definitely
teenager.
present. I knew about it.
I don't know. I think it was just a new job that was added as part of that pack, so maybe anyone could do it. But for the pack, it was like high school, so you could actually go to high school, like, and not just them disappear for half the day.
So, yeah, no, that's massively sketchy.
It's also there's no protections for the people that make the content. There's like literal companies of people that are like all volunteers, like 100 people making games, and people can just the owners of the thing can just decide to up and leave and take all of the money. In the caves, Ham, are the crystals visible? Like,
Yeah,
are
like,
they sitting out in the open?
yeah, they're not in walls or anything. They're sitting out in the open, and they're pretty distinct. They're like about the same size as your character. You'll know them. You'll know.
I was gonna say, Havoc, that's why it's not working out for me. Because I'm too old. Alpha, you may be interested to know that my latest YouTube video, Gran Turismo 2, has gained like 400 views in like 2 days, which is weird because normally there are only like 10 views.
I'm gonna do something, and if I find
don't
something
know what
out,
I did,
I'm gonna
but
shout at you.
why are you gonna shout at me?
I am gonna have a look. Something been done. Very upset with you. Oh,
Wait,
it has
what?
been done.
Yeah, it has been done. I know what you're talking about. I did it. I think one is live and the other one is in the background, ready to go live.
No, they're both live.
Oh, okay. I did do it. Cool. You never know.
You never know. Yeah. Your Sims sit down at their computer, adjust the camera. Yahabadu, Chris Abaddon, Raid Shadow Legends.
I'd play it.
You wouldn't touch Raid Shadow Legends.
You know, we keep getting messages from Stream Elements, sorry, and they keep being like, "You've got a new partnership that you can do, like a sponsorship to make money." And I'm pretty sure one of them was Raid Shadow Legends.
And we didn't take it?
No.
I want to
wonder
be
why.
part of the meme. No. I will
You-
only
do
ever...
though.
I will only ever want to partner or do something like that with something I actually use or think is a good product. To be fair, Raid Shadow Legends is a high quality mobile game, considering
What-
the quality of mobile games.
What is the thing that you put into the thing to get gold? It called silt or something?
Silt, slush, and ancient
How do you get
fossil.
those?
You'll find them. You'll see them about. They look like darker shades of dirt. I have a sandwich right beside me that I should consume. You just want to know what it takes to get an Adam and Eve sponsorship? Takes an Adam and... What's Adam and Eve? I recall that sponsorship. I recall that name from another video I've seen. I think it's Death Battle.
Is an online sex shop.
Oh.
They sponsored a lot of podcasts, apparently.
Of course they did.
Oh, Ham, they've got an anal toy sale. 50% off backdoor pleasure. That's literally what it says on the website. Okay. I mean, Mum's just walked in the room looking at me. I just was looking it up and I thought it was interesting. Oh. So, Ham, what are you gonna do when we're banned? Talk to me, bruh.
We haven't beaten it worlds yet. I love you, James, but sometimes think, please. Before the words leave your mouth. Please.
But it's just, it was.
Have
it
a little
was the way
think to
that
yourself.
it's- No one died.
No one died.
There's nothing wrong with anything I said.
No, but it just came a bit out of the blue.
Oh.
I genuinely wasn't expecting those words out of your mouth next.
Oh, well. I was glad to. I'm always glad to surprise.
I'm gonna shatter
Yeah,
the. I'm gonna shatter the
I-
illusion. It was hilarious, and I played along with it. But also at the same time, part of yourself goes, "How far can you push the terms
Yeah.
of service?"
Well, the thing is as well, right? Is the thing that I find interesting is I already have built the reputation with some of the other streamers that we know, like Marcella and Danny, that I am the chaotic one. Ham is the TOS abiding one.
I don't mind being the straight man in the double act. You know that, right? I don't mind being that guy, because that's also hard work. Chaos is hard, but so is also being the guy that sits there and goes, well, lawful good.
I'm chaotic good, or neutral.
You're chaotic neutral. You're true chaos personified. Don't let anyone tell you different.
It's not come to any true evil yet.
I found a heart crystal.
Should I be mining iron, or is that not what we need anymore?
I think we might need it. Also, I found a hard step stool.
What was hard about it?
It gives +1 defense. The big red button could be just as difficult as not pressing the big red button. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Look, there's the big red button. Whip. Press the big red button.
I mean, you have a big red something if you take part in this sale.
That's it. That's it. You're on your own. I'm eating my sandwich.
Terraria. You know what the problem is, Ham? It's because I'm just mining in a straight line. My brain has time to wander.
Well,
who's gonna catch the Sinistia? Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
it's Sinistine. It's a tiny little teacup.
Sinistea. Okay.
Also, while your mind is wandering, does it mind wandering out of the gutter it's got itself into?
It can do sometimes.
It's a skeleton havoc. They're dead. And they're evil.
Should I even bother getting copper?
Hmm?
I don't know what I'm looking for with this silt. I want to find some silt so I can make some money.
Well, look it up.
Terraria silt. Oh, okay.
I told you exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of like a grey kind of ash block.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like I went in a direction that we didn't discuss in the board meeting.
I don't think the board of directors are happy. Between what you did and what I did, we've filled 2 holes that didn't need filling.
Yep. That's certainly one way of putting it. Did I not die to this stupid creature? Thank you.
As long as there was consent. Did you misspell content? Or... No, you're right. 100% content. That's not even a joke I should actually have made. Oh god.
He's made the joke. Oh, blue slime. Will there be a thing that I can collect? How do you get the banner, or does it just allow you to make the banner?
The banner? You mean like the one I got?
For killing the creatures.
It just gets given to you. It drops on the floor if your inventory is full.
Well,
yes,
the good thing
100%.
is-
As long as there's content, everything's hunky-dory. Well, within reason. The reason why I like using the veil thorn is because consent. Consent. Make sure there's consent.
How low do you have to go to get these?
How low do you go? How low do you go? I'm at silk. Oh, we should be on teams then. You can figure it out. I'm on green.
Of course we are. We're always on green. Team green.
Team green.
Uh,
I was going to say, you remember how to do it, right?
but it doesn't even show me on the thing. It doesn't say how far away you are.
Oh, then we're miles away. But you can see, so if you press map, if you press M, you'll see that I'm...
Oh yeah, you're not that much lower than me. I do need to go lower though.
No,
Like
question.
limbo.
The question limbo competitions have been asking forever.
I must go lower.
I found 2 gold in this chest. I found a sandcastle bucket. I'm going to get rid of the step stool because it is... Actually, I'm not going to get rid of the step stool. I'm going to get rid of these 2 lenses and these 2 treasure chests. And I'm going to get out of the water
If
so I
it was
don't
in the
drown.
cycle, I need the optic glass.
Well, you can't have it. You've been a naughty boy.
Bloody slime got rid of my torch. I needed that. Very disconcerting when a yellow slime just bounces across the water at you.
It does just bounce. Like, pounces at you. There's the shine potion. I can use that. Recall potion I don't need. We don't actually need the recall potions, so if you don't mind, I'm going to bin those.
Because we've got mirrors, right?
We've got mirrors, so you don't need them. I found a trident. Average knockback, increased mobility in water when held. Hold
Hey,
up to
Nutty.
descend slower. Hey, Nerdy. Keep the iron skin. And a frag grenade. Colonel. I made you gold armor, didn't I?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm wearing silver, so that's the upgrade we need for me. Gold. Oh, I mined some gold, I think. Somehow. Oh, gold chest. Is it a dead man's chest, though? I'm not seeing a lot of traps, but at the same time... It's not a dead man's chest. Although I did pee my pants a little bit opening it. Fan is useful. The key... we need a key. Don't need dirt. Don't need stone. Less healing potions fine. Silver bars fine. These Hermie boots I will get for you just in case. How we doing? We're doing okay. Just playing some Terraria.
Mining.
Mining all day long. That Miracle of Sound song is very good. I found another heart.
Damn it.
Get good, scrub. I found another heart.
What?
Get good, scrub.
Not that much lower than where I am.
Oh! Poison arrow. No, I am the one that must get good. Nerdies with the famalam. Better than being with the jamalam who's being naughty.
Sunbreak. What's sunbreak?
What?
You Havoc asked a question.
Did I try Sunbreak? I need to refresh myself. Give me 2 seconds. Ah, Monster Hunter. I haven't tried it yet. I've not lost interest. I've just not had the opportunity. I want to get it and I want to stream it. The great news is I got a new job, which means that possibility is 100% possible soon. Because I will have more time to do more streams. So
Because you'll be working normal human hours.
I'll be working human hours. Yeah, I'm too busy robbing pirates. I like playing that game though, because it lets me play with Robin and board of directors Salty.
No stabbies.
An alpha.
No stabbies required.
And anyone else actually that wants to play CFP. Because the galleon, we nearly always have space on the galleon. I'm gonna get rid of this death trap. Oh, I found the corruption. Hello. You do, Alpha. Maybe we'll have some time today that you can do that. But after stream, I need to do work forms. I need to fill out work forms, and I need to do uni stuff. So I'm not too sure how free I'll be. Also, me and Robin kind of stayed up till 6 AM last night playing Magic the Gathering because I had a new deck to try out, and the game went on way longer than I anticipated.
Trying out as Dak.
Just trying out my dark. It's a green-white deck. My favorite deck is a mono-red deck that I made, but I also run a blue-black deck as well.
I also made a mono-red deck.
You did, and that I might galvanize, but that's fine, right? I'm already galvanizing my white soldier deck. I play typically play Commander Havoc, so I'm there just like, Does this deck? Is this deck useful?
I see the background you mean. It's like slightly blue.
Yes.
I've reached the level.
Alpha woke up 4 hours ago. I woke up 20 minutes before stream, and we were still reasonably on time.
Yeah, get on his level.
That's not a competition. That's me just telling you that I am terrible.
Okay, I'm now in a like glowing blue level.
Glowing mushroom?
Yeah. Should I get some?
Yes, because they can improve our potions. Potions. Do we need shurikens? No, we're past shurikens. They're really quick. Also, there's a door? Why is there a door here?
I think I've reached capacity. Yes. Copper ore.
What's your
Iron ore,
life at?
October. 160.
Hmm. Okay, so I can use one of these hearts. And the other two are for you. Oh, I brought glass. So I can get rid of the glass.
I'm going to put seed in the bin.
Don't need the
because we don't need
mushrooms.
seeds. I've also got 633 flaming arrows, so I'm going to get rid of the wooden arrows.
Just arrows. Do I have just arrows already? Unholy arrow. Just arrow. I do. Sweet. Put those in.
Grey brick. There's no point.
Precise
keeping that.
Hermes boots. Are you wearing Hermes boots?
I have got gold helmet, gold chainmail, gold greaves, and Hermes boots. Yes,
Sweet.
you gave them to me.
Well, what type of Hermes boots?
They're just they look green. They're just
hover over it, and it will tell you, are they precise Hermes boots or are they damaging Hermes boots?
just says Hermes boots.
Okay.
Equipable, can be worn in vanity slots. Material. The wearer can run super fast.
I just need to know because I've got boots that give you a buff to, I believe it's your crit. So I'm going to make sure you get that. What don't I need? I've got loads of rope. I don't need that much rope. I want this painting. This is where the portable bank would be so useful. Violent Lucky Horseshoe! Oh, get in! Get in! Negates fall damage. Get in. Go.
I never really bother with Twitch drops.
Oh god, I forgot about Sea of Thieves Twitch drops as well. I need to deal with those. Let's get those.
Will there be silt in this mushroom area, or...?
There might be, but it's mostly mud.
You've got to watch 3 hours. Oh my god. That's kind of the problem, is you have to sit there watching, or like at least have it on in the background.
Jam, there's never a high enough cost for free. Hack's got a point. Although that might be the reason websites like wish.com exist.
Oh
I'm gonna get rid of the step saw.
So many bats are driving me batty.
It's better than the drops before because they were day by day, but now you can get them throughout the 3 days. Yeah, so you can basically, you can watch for like 3 days, an hour every day, or you can watch 3 hours in one day. Not doing anything. I'm not.
So I currently have collected Where's the mushrooms? 20 glowing mushrooms. Should I try and get some more?
20 glowing mushrooms.
Yeah. Would more be helpful?
More would be helpful because they let you make better potions. I mean, you'll have to heal less during the fight against the Itu. That is a dead man's chest. That is a dead man's chest.
Slap it with yo-yo.
Slap it with ye yo-yo.
Yeah.
What are you, James? Thought you were better than that.
Nah, I'm a yo-yo slapper.
I was able to deduce that that was a dead man's chest because of the explosives buried just under the surface.
How do you deal with it?
You just mine out the explosives. It's the only ooh. They only do stuff when you have when you hit the switch, basically. They only activate when you have a source that activates them. I don't need all that rope. I can get more rope. That's fine. I don't need the stone. Let's pick up all the explosives. That seems sensible. There's something here called a keen rally.
Yeah, what's that do?
It's a yo-yo that has weak knockback and a square on it? I don't know what that square means.
Do you know me, Alpha? I need as many healing potions as I can get.
I'm really full. I need to leave.
How are you mining through so much stuff?
I'm not. I found a cave that just goes on and on and on and on. I need to have a look up here because the oh, yeah, we need to deal with that as well. I'm so glad I pulled the explosives from the because I pulled the explosives, I found out that there's boulder traps as well connected to the chest. So if I had not been careful, I would have been hit by boulders.
Squished like we were before.
Give me 2 seconds. I want to... We don't need the iron ore. At least not 27 of it. I just want to make sure I got everything here. Looks like I did. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm not dead. Good. A shoddy mace. I think I can reforge that, so that's fine. Let's get the shurikens.
Oh, there's a giant worm. Jesus Christ.
Grants invisibility and lowers the spawn rate of enemies. I don't want that.
I got sturdy fossil.
Oh, 30 fossils are needed to make a particular set of armor. Right. So, I need to go home. We don't need the copper bars, do we?
Ain't no harm in having them.
That's true. I don't need the explosives. Those. We don't really need the stars. Find that so it despawns. Hang on, I just realised something. I have 90 bombs that I'm not using.
Gold ore. A lot of gold ore. Nice.
Nice. Cue Junkrat. More explosion! Slime is falling from the sky! James, go home! Go home!
Why?
I'm pretty sure the Skeleton Kings just spawned.
Leave me alone, Blue Slims.
May spawn. Oh god. Purple Slim. Oh boy, I wasn't expecting. Wasn't expecting slimes. Oh no, it's got a gun. Kill 150 of them. Easy. Right, but that's 50, I'm assuming. They're dropping good loot as well. Spelunker potions are great. Oh boy.
Is it the gold armor that is healing me or something?
No,
'Cause I
do you have a
feel
band of regeneration?
that might be guarding band of regeneration. That would be it. I feel much more survivable now. I have that.
Good.
Is that the correct term? Survivable, I guess.
You feel much tankier.
So what's the plan? Kill as many as possible.
Yep.
I was mining out gold.
Oh.
And then you're like, get out of here.
James.
Hmm.
There's corruption nearly at our doorstep. Did you mine the sunflowers that were there?
No, I don't think so. I went down.
Trying to think why the sunflowers aren't there.
Or can we just put some back?
I think so.
I don't even know what corruption is. Oh,
There he is.
Sam has awoken. Is he by you?
Oh god, there he is! Oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. The blood moon is rising!
Oh god. We need to put some torches down.
Go to the arena, go to the arena, go to the arena. Oh god, block the doors as well. Oh god, no!
King Sam is inside our building! He's outside the building! Oh!
Don't die, James. Run.
Why is he even hitting me? Ah!
Healing potion jam. H. Quick healing, H.
It didn't work. Ah!
Well,
You distracted me by saying do this thing, and I was like, okay, and it didn't work.
I probably made you assign it to a mouse button.
Is it gone now?
Yep.
No.
We can make it happen whenever we want.
What, by getting another raining slime date thing?
Well, no, there's a particular... You can make an item using slime and gold.
I was just like, press the button. It didn't work. What the hell is this? Oh my god. You okay there, Han? Just killing things.
We're fine. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Did you pick up my gold?
I don't know. Oh, is that why you put the block there to hold the door?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't know that. Ah!
Stop being bad at video games! Did you put that there to protect the building? Yes.
Oh, I was trying to get out to kill the things.
You know, that's fair enough.
We were kind of underprepared for the king slime.
Oh, well, a combination of that and the blood moon. Can you imagine if we accidentally spawn the guy again?
It could happen. Speaking of which, I'm gonna put up the
No!
ah! I put up the slime banners, which should give us a...
Put a piece of wood in front of that door, damn it.
Does it have to be wood? Can it be a dirt block?
It can be anything, just put something in front of that door. I'm making hella bank. I'm making hella bank.
I lost like a shitload of money.
Well, I resident, I have much more
Is the
concern.
piggy bank separate, by the way?
Yeah, the piggy bank is character-specific hidden storage. Why?
I was curious.
Really? Curious, you see.
Because I just wanna... I didn't want to like put it on top of yours and then find...
Slime start falling from the sky.
So we didn't get the second one.
I don't think you can get a second one. I was just hopeful. Oh.
These things are fucking creepy as hell.
Yeah, the blood moon brings out things from the red corruption, which are not nice.
You are indeed, Alpha.
Am I seeing a blood moon? It's gonna happen sooner or later. Goblin invasion is more annoying because it's just such an onslaught. But actually, I suppose that's personal opinion. Toggled it off in the world edit. Goodbye, annoying event. Hang on. Hang on.
I love that the gun seller is just there shooting them.
James, it just dropped a piece of ancient scale armor.
I didn't see that. I couldn't pick it up because I've got no like
What is the chance drop rate on that particular thing? Because I feel like we just got something pretty great.
I'm gonna start using the piggy bank more.
Yeah.
Is there a way to convert like gold to copper and copper
Yes, you
to
need
silver
100
and-
copper to make 1 silver, and 100 silver to make 1 gold.
How do you then
craft
convert
it? You craft it.
Ah,
They jiggle when they hit. A goblin army is approaching from the right. What do you mean?
we got bloodbath, which is apparently like I got that achievement, but now we've got a. So it's coming from this way, right?
James, I need you to take these. Damn it. I need to use it.
I
It's a
can't.
heart. You need to start storing stuff because we've got goblin army on the way.
Mud block, sand block.
We got problems.
Oh, I just threw it on the floor.
Daddy threw it on the ground.
Sturdy fossil, no. Stone block, that can go. Hardened sand block, that can go. Fallen star, that can go. Gold or silver ore.
They're getting closer. Oh, they're here. Keep the doors blocked like they have been.
Got fucking arrows.
Oh, God. Jamboni.
What?
We've got a ripperoni.
Well, I'm killing the ones that are approaching from this side.
They're kind of doing that job for me on this side.
I'm just gonna use the musket.
Oh, hello, godly harpoon.
Shit, I am so close to death. Please don't hit me. 'Cause I will die.
Amazing. Run, 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 run. Oh God, I like the music.
I feel like you're a bit more OP than me.
OP's not the word. I just have very specific set of skills.
It'd make me a nightmare for goblins like you. Ah, shit, magic one. Ah!
The Veilthorn is great. That one teleported underwater. What a fool. The Sandwich ex-Goblin Slayer crossover we've been waiting for. That's not something anyone wanted.
They seem to have been able to get into the house. That's not allowed. Get out.
Okay, we got him.
There's a clam pearl.
Your attention is divided. That's what you get.
Get back, evil ones.
Or get to the nurse jam for some quick healing.
I can't get to the nurse because the door's blocked.
Oh yeah, that's true. Rely on your healing potions. Damn it, I got rid of those frag grenades. No, Darius! Oh, Darius is kicking butt, it's fine.
I mean, it helps that he's the gun, like, the gun
It
smith.
does a little bit, doesn't it?
We must repel them. Oh, okay, I am very close to death.
So am I.
Okay, I'm not anymore. I'm gonna go behind Ham and hit them, and you go from the other side.
Oh! Pincer maneuver to finish him off.
Oh, I am potentially gonna die though. Oh boy.
Whew!
I like them apples.
Oh, too spicy, too spicy. Oh, why were those apples so spicy?
We need to build some more doors.
We do. So we had slime rain into a blood moon into a goblin invasion.
Yay! Just for me. Oh, there's one head. Right, so I have some wood.
I've got the doors. I've got the doors. They dropped and I picked them up because I had the space to do so. I've got the harpoon, which is an interesting ranged weapon, which seems to fire a projectile that hits and then returns.
I need to go to here.
The here and the now.
Hang on.
We have a lot of silver, holy crap. You said you were digging up gold.
Yeah, I was.
How much did you find?
A fair amount. Apparently not much. Wait, hang on. Can you pick up that bar and bring it down? Silver bar.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna put down some day bloom seeds. I got 17 gold ore. That gives another 4 bars.
I hope we've got a chest full of chests.
Yeah. Those were goblins. What did I say?
Apples. How'd you like them apples?
Oh. Let's see. Let's see.
Don't lie to me.
What do I do with sturdy fossils?
Use them for crafting. How many have you got?
2.
Put them in this empty chest.
Topaz. What do I do with topaz? I'll put that in the end chest along with all the other, like, materials. Iron ore I will turn into...
Got a nice little potion chest. That's fun.
Where's the potion chest?
Top gold.
Because I need to replace some of my healing potions.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
do.
there's no healing potions.
I got lesser healing potions, but they require whatchamacallits to. They need the glowies that you found.
Oh, I can give them to you now, actually. Pick them up. Pick them up.
Pick 'em up. Why not picking 'em up? There you go.
The problem is you really need healing that you can use instantly, rather than one that has a delay.
Well, there's
also, what's
potions
the
that
push?
give you regen over time. I found 2 of those, which would be good for the boss.
Oh.
How much gold did you say you had?
So there's now 13 gold bars.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go back to where I was and mine the gold.
Okay. I'm gonna make maybe a helmet and boots out of what we got.
No, that's
Have you got
idea.
gold pickaxe?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get the rest of the gold and hopefully you can.
Well, I've got a chest plate that's really good at the moment. I might not need to make the full set.
I mean, if you can make the full set, it'd be better to make the full set.
Yes. And no? It entirely depends on what set you're using. Oh, it's all pretty again. I do like the golden headstone. We'll keep that. It's decorative, so it can go in here. It's decorative. Ow, ghost. Ow. Bad ghost.
That's illegal.
That's not allowed. That's illegal.
Oh no, it's down this way. Doo-doo-doo.
I've nearly got enough for the mini shark. Oh, dang. Why did I just find 13 gold?
Can I tell you?
I feel like you can. I've now got 42 gold jam. I could buy the mini shark.
If you want it.
Oh, you're the rangy dude. The thing is we'd need meteor bullets to make it really viable against the Eater of Worlds. And I don't think we've had a meteorite land.
I haven't yet. Bloody yellow slime just fell out of nowhere.
Bloody slimes. I forget I don't have double jump in this world. Dang it.
This man and some copper. Do we really need it?
Sure you do. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Now, do I keep going further? Or do I... Because I can get back to where I was. I think if I go a teensy bit further, I'll get to the corruption. Yep, hello corruption.
My old friend, I've come to see you again.
I knew him, like an old friend. Got him.
It's a macro.
Macro, Gen 2, baby.
Oh, game isn't here.
He's gonna be so upset.
This one exists.
Yes, it does. Is this all silt? It is. And crap. Wait, I just realised because I'm in the same place as I was, I can make sure I pick up these chests so that we don't get confused. Yes. Also more paintings. Gotta paintings, gotta paintings. Gold. I see gold. Sweet.
Alpha got it. Yoink!
Right, time to get back up here. And then over here. I got the Medusa statue. Is that the underground jungle?
Do we need sand or can I get rid of it?
You can probably get rid of sand. We can find sand.
Is that? What the fuck's that? There's someone like running around with a miner's hat on.
Is it a skeleton?
Oh. So what the fuck's down there?
Who is this? Oh god.
It's gonna be fun.
Nah.
Robbie. Or Doobie. Thanks so much for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Oh god.
Came all this way and it was copper.
Thank you very, very, very much for the follow. I still need to eat my sandwich.
Oh my god, it's gonna go off.
You're gonna go off.
It's gonna become a rotten, cheesy mess.
I don't have cheese.
What is it?
It's ham and pickle.
Oh, it's gonna go ham and pickle. It's gonna go off. He's gonna have rancid pickle.
Yay, 2 minutes of random satisfaction. God damn it. Hydrate.
Hydrate. Ooh. One has hydrated. Demonite ore.
Deep combine it with gold.
I can. Interestingly, it doesn't really show up with the Spelunker glow stick.
I'm sure it does. Should not be where I am.
Wait, what? We scored a drop.
Shush you.
Graham, are you watching someone else's stream?
No.
At the same time?
I can stream and have fun. It's allowed.
Another hydrate.
There wasn't another hydrate, what?
Oh, it's just because this chat moved.
What are you reading, Jam? What chat are you
Because the chat
reading?
moved.
Chat didn't move!
It did, because the bar came up at the bottom and then it moved again, so it caught my eye.
Stop lying to me!
Stop lying to yourself.
You like a present. Rich mahogany. I love mahogany.
Bet you say that to all the ladies.
Rich mahogany.
Would you like to come back to my house? I have a lot of rich mahogany. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an antlion lava. Larvae. Scarab bomb.
Probably not put the bombs next to my torches because I accidentally just tried to place a bomb at my feet.
Desert fossil. Is desert fossil the one that I can turn into money as well?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna mine the hell out of this stuff then.
Hey. Found a honey dispenser.
wish you didn't call me that.
Only dispenser. Dispense me, honey.
Oh, what?
Rick.
My vital organs were ruptured by the rolling cactus. Well, I didn't expect a cactus to have that much damage.
They never do.
What's the point?
There's plenty of point.
I know that now. Cactus damage, yeah. It was a rolling cactus. And it crushed me.
I'm in a very dangerous place. I should not be here. Ah, but I want to be here because there's good loot here.
Do we need cobwebs? I suppose it can be used for rope and stuff, right?
Oh, criminy. Oh my god. 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 Ah. Ah.
Note to self, don't touch rolling cactuses, you will die. Horrible, horrible death.
What's hitting me? What's hitting me? What's hitting me? Oh, okay. I see.
Should be able to get back to where I was, no problem.
And more art things. Also, did I tell you I found pain? Oh god, so much pain.
That's true. That is very true. I just didn't expect it to roll over me and kill me.
Ooh, coffee.
Found my stuff again, which is good.
I got another boomstick.
Wait, what? Don't tell me about this now.
What? The trees whose sap stripping make you aggressively allergic to sunlight. Wait, there's a... Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wish you hadn't told me that. I'm imagining it's a tropical thing.
You think?
If I had to guess.
If you had to take a random guess. You know what? Just for poops and giggles. Wait, is that the Tinkerer? Thank you. It was the Tinkerer. Rocket boots! This guy is stacked.
Motherfucker!
James! Did you
I
not
hit it.
learn?
Gravity apparently doesn't work on them, and it just rode back at me. Ah, that's a ducklet. Gosh, I've got to go get my stuff again. This was so sad.
There's another chest this way. I swear to God, I'm in the most dangerous environment known to man.
Asda.
At the supermarket. Man has tried to navigate the supermarket for eons, but never have they got in and got out with exactly just what they required. Ooh, an angry band of regeneration. That's very good. What did I just hear? That was disconcerting. Terraria. Hello. Welcome to Terraria. Oh! Hey, Len. I should not be here.
Terraria. I found a shark statue.
A shark statue. Wow, Australia, right? Always Australia with the deadly plants. They can't just have a daffodil. No, we've got to have a daffodil that causes intense sunburn.
Get me a... Oh, what? the Goblin Tinkerer was slaying?
He was next to me, and it's a good thing he's dead because it means he'll move in quicker if we make a house. But I got his workbench, which allows us to combine items. What just fell into the water? Don't quote me on Australia, but I just can't find the right info off Google. Listen, if it's in Australia, I'll believe anything. If someone turned around and said there's a horse in Australia that spits acid, I'd believe it.
Sounds about right.
Excellent. Oh, I found the hive. Do.
I really wish you hadn't.
I better not wake it up. Thank you for the follow, Fizz.
Fizzer, hee hee.
He's a hee hee. Don't like being in a jungle. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. I don't like being in the jungle. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Watch out for that tree. Oh god. There's so many.
Oh yeah, it's a bit cheese.
I'm in a sandy area and there's so many beasties that want to kill me. Oh my god.
Are you in the underground desert?
Yeah.
You fool! That's also hardcore.
Yeah, well. I'm here now.
Because if you're not hardcore.
Never live hardcore.
You think you can get me, Vine Boy? You think you can get me? Cannot
I set
get me.
fire to the giant fly as it tries to sit on my face. Under load of desert fossil. My dreams, they cometh true. Em's in Australia. I am, and it's fucking terrifying.
I'm in Australia. James, I've got you a lucky horseshoe.
Nice. That's kind of like Ross Kemp. It was like, I realised I was in Australia, so I decided to get the hell out of there.
God. We don't need silver. Don't need recall potion. We might need the suspicious looking eye again. we are going to get rid of things. We don't need 80 rope. We can take the archery potion. Actually, yeah, I'll take the archery potion. In case. Get rid of the gold chest. Oh god, no, danger, danger, danger. Yeah, James has been sent there after what he said earlier.
Yeah. It was only a matter of time, let's be honest. I didn't realize there was a cactus down there. I hit the cactus with the yo-yo and it killed the chargers.
Oh, nice.
Ah, and then the giant worm. Nah. Leave me alone, giant worm. Why? The yo-yo will forsake you. I said the yo-yo will forsake you. There we go. Sturdy fossil.
Rich mahogany leaf wand. Consumes rich mahogany. Places rich mahogany leaves. Living mahogany wand. Consumes rich mahogany. Places living rich mahogany. These items.
Almost got killed by a cat.
Almost got killed by death.
It's because I got hit by a
mahogany.
fucking rolling cactus again. That bastard. Bastard.
Ooh. I quite like the jungle torch.
So what do I do? Do I scroll down to like... Is there a thing with the... How do I turn the desert fossil using
You need to hold it in your mouse cursor and then click on the extractor. We can do the anklet of the wind. Terraria wiki. Anklet of the wind.
Well, the good news is we now have 9 tungsten ore. We have demonite ore, we have silver ore, platinum ore.
Oh, well the good news is as long as we find an anklet. An aglet, sorry. Aglets are an accessory. They can be found in surface chests, wooden crates, and pearlwood crates. We need to find aglets, James. We need to find aglet. Oh, that's bees.
Bees?
Bees! Oh, that's
Okay.
enemies.
We also got a diamond.
Ow.
So how does the corruption work? And like, should we be growing plants or something?
We should be okay. I think.
I don't know how it works.
You think I know?
Yes. Well, how long does the money stay there?
I don't know.
Probably should have gone and got it straight away.
But I was above it.
It doesn't matter, your face still got turned off by it. Lucozade Phoenix.
Hey, Lucozade. Welcome in.
Zade.
Lucozade!
So suave.
So suave, so sophisticated. Look at the emotes. Each one hand-picked, curated by Lucozade. Wow. I may have got my face torn off, but it was worth it.
Has to be something really good to be worth it.
Yep. Spectre boots. Don't think we have the ability to do anything else with what we've got so far. Oh, although I've got gravitation potion, I can go for a little spin.
Spin to win.
I'm going to put the life crystal in.
Okay, there's a lot of charges here. I'm gonna die again. How exciting.
So, boys, you live in a world where you get a respawn like this. How quickly does death become meaningless to you? I would still not want it to happen.
It's annoying.
We got shotguns.
Especially since I keep forgetting to use the bank. Oh, now there's a worm.
You haven't played Terraria in years, but you've been wanting to get back into it one day. You just feel like you don't know anyone who play it with. Well, I've always toyed with the idea that eventually we will be able to do things like have community weekends more regularly and be able to play like Terraria.
Well, how far off are we now from the to the current community day thing?
We are on 33.
7 more subs.
7 more subs and we'll do a Terraria. Although,
yeah, I mean, I also want to do that sim week.
Sim week would be cool
hilarious.
because we could do all the simulators and sims, of course. I don't need a detonator. I'm putting the lucky horseshoe in there. And I'm going to put the anklet of the wind in there.
Anklet of the wind.
I'm going to make a simmer streamer. No, that's not why. I have other dreams to pursue.
What other dreams? What possible dreams could you have?
I like bees. Yeah, you heard me. I like bees.
Do you want to become a bee farmer?
Bee farmer.
I gave you a B minus.
Oh. I think you can actually be a bee farmer now in Sims. I think it's a thing.
You better not be lying to me.
No, it's a thing. I think. Maybe.
The certainty in your voice makes me think it's a lie.
Not a lie. Ooh, we can have rich mahogany doors.
Oh my god, that's a lot of fossil. We're rich!
Did you look at the Houses of Parliament and say that? That's a lot of fossil.
We're rich in stupidity.
Ooh. Cuts deep.
Savage. Fragrance. For
Fake
men.
unicorn horn, lifeform analyzer, revolver. Sake. Oh. Dynasty wood. Red dynasty shingles. Blue dynasty shingles.
Oh, I don't want any of that dynasty if it gives me shingles.
But you love the shingles. Oh, you love the shingles. You advertise it as such? It's a vanity item. You could like put it on your head and have a little fake unicorn horn.
I don't know if you're aware, but there's no such thing as a real unicorn horn.
There is in this game.
Oh my god!
James is learning.
Gradually, bit by bit. One day I can tie my shoelaces.
Okay, don't get too ahead of yourself.
Aww.
Okay, little Timmy, don't get too ahead of yourself.
Okay.
Okay. Tie your shoelaces. Okay.
Talk about sim dreams. Yeah, I wanna tie my shoelaces.
That is a very sim dream. What's that, little Timmy? Tie your shoelaces.
I would like to play a game like shoelace tying simulator.
Where it's like Octodad, where you have to control individual fingers and like grip, move. Let's see what all this silk gets me.
Clogged up washing machine.
Hardy har har. You're a funny man. What funny men get? Bees. For the eyes.
Oh.
You know, because we have sturdy fossil, you can make armor with it. And it has ranged...
So I've been told.
Basically, it has ranged stuff, so it increases ranged crit chance. You can also make a fossil pickaxe, which I think is better than a gold one. Yes, it is. But it's not my fossil to use. Damn, boys. I mean, fossils are great. I like fossils.
Alright, I found a load more of the desert fossil again.
I may be eating my sandwich. You don't know.
Nothing gave it away. That man is a sandwich eating ninja.
Where'd you acquire these fossils, Havoc?
But why though?
Yep.
But why then?
But why, though? Raven does like fossils, which may or may not have been why I was asking Havoc where he acquired said fossils. Online from as reputable a dealer as possible. Was his name Indiana? Was his surname Jones? And did it belong in a museum?
I never trust anyone selling from a shack.
A fossil shack. I can just imagine a giant shack made out of fossils. You walk in and go, "Can I have some fossils, please?" Please, sir, may I have some fossils? You want to go on another Jurassic Coast fossil hunt with a fossil hammer? Now that sounds like an adventure. I'm in. Let's go. Right now.
Is it just like a hydraulic drill? This is my fossil hammer.
Yeah, let me get a hydraulic drill and show you how preserving that is to the fossils of time. Crack out my big drill.
Oh my.
No worm, you must escape.
And if the fossil hunting doesn't work out, you can always go into roofing.
Square hammerhead and the back end of it is like a pick. Oh yeah, I know the type. I know the type.
I wouldn't mind doing what do they call it? Where you go along with the metal detecting. That sounds kind of cool.
I can see you doing that.
Well, also you can probably see me dying. Ah! Ah!
Death approaches.
Got... Yeah, it did. But that was too close. I got another sturdy fossil. No.
No, Jam picking up an expensive hobby.
Just adding it to all the other expensive hobbies I have, like classic cars, like old retro computing, painting. Ah, definitely have free money for those things already.
You know you don't, and it hurts. I can hear it in your voice. You're just like, I could do these things. Just to spite Jay, I might do a Mohim on your first Nuzlocke. Yes. And then constantly message him whenever you go live and go, Jay, come look my Nuzlocke.
Damn it. If only you told me, I would have looked harder.
That's what it took to incentivize you. We would not be in the position we are in today.
And a lot more desert fossil.
I've got a housing query. Where's the button for housing query? Housing. Question mark. Housing suitable. Good. Where's
Not
that?
content with mining, he's also getting into real estate.
That's a goldfish. That's a walking goldfish. Because it's raining, the goldfish can walk.
Of course. How silly of me.
No one wanted... Oh wait, no one was able to catch the Gotharita. Who has, I'm pretty sure, the worst Pokemon call in the game, because it does my ears in. It's not funny like Cricketune whoop. It's like a just high-pitched ringing of death. Whoa! I leaned for my sandwich and nearly fell out my chair. The risks of streaming, everybody.
I wonder how much. Ham, I've got 330 desert fossil at the moment.
Oh. Oh, hi, family. Oh.
Legion, how are you today?
Yes, how are you? And it's ham and pickle in a baguette.
That was hand finished in an oven at home.
Let in the other
And-
friends. Huh?
I think I may have found some more. To man down. I've not found a single heart container though. found more desert fossil already. You're gonna be rich, my boy. Rich.
I hope so.
Sandwich-based content.
Nope. That's better. With a stream channel called OddSandwich, I do expect more sandwich-based content. I am now happy with the information received. So, basically what you're saying is as long as I eat a sandwich every stream, I fulfill a contractual obligation to you, the audience. It's a jade!
It's Jade Tuiz.
Yes, yes, yes. Counterpoint, either a sandwich must be eaten or made.
Who would make one and not then eat it? They are truly a psychopath.
Now I'm wondering if I should make a redeem where I just have some bread near me and some various assorted, not required to be cold objects.
What you should have, Ham, is 2 slices of bread on elastic, and then it'd be like make a sandwich and you put it on like as a hat, and it's like either side of your head. Yeah.
Like an idiot sandwich.
Yeah.
That's true. Someone working in a deli makes a sandwich and doesn't eat it.
Yeah, but that's a bit different.
were wrong, Jam!
I mean, it's a bit different. Oh my god, so many charges. Ah! God damn it. I dropped 4 gold.
You have a crack at the boss?
Which boss?
The boss.
I feel like... Well, how about you collect all this shit, Ham?
Okay. I'm collecting the sturdy fossils. And the tungsten ore.
Not down even to 300 yet.
Keep going.
Now we're in the 200s.
What a day! What a lovely day! How you doing, Jade? Hope it was a good day. How's it going, Alpha? Pretty good. Pretty good. James is just giving me money.
All of this is not making anything. Okay.
What do you mean? I'm picking
Like
it up.
nothing was... Oh, right. It wasn't showing it up at all for me.
Oh, you're now picking it up yourself. Oh. Oh. Busy day, just got home. Hey. Get cozy. Get nice and cozy. Make a sandwich.
It's a threat.
Get cozy.
Get cozy.
Colonel.
Damn it.
Colonel, my mission is to make sure people are cozy. I've got to find the DARPA chief and give him a blanket.
Sturdy fossils. Should we upgrade our gear? Can we upgrade to sturdy fossil gear?
You can upgrade to sturdy fossil gear because I've got. If you back out of that chest and let me put everything in.
Hang on.
But the thing is if you do that, you're going to be a range favoring person. You're going to want to use
Well,
ranged
then-
weapons. We have quite a few
Uh-huh.
ranged weapons that you would be good using. Like the shotgun. Could someone kindly make me some din-dins? Mrs. Wilson! Make Jade din-dins, please.
I'm gonna go and get my money back.
Actually, you know what? I'll make the dinner. I'll do it. I make a bang-up roast. Are you happy with a roast? I can make a roast.
Bang up roast.
I can make a bang-up roast. It's banging.
mean
It's
banging?
slamming. There is literally a cool ham redemption. Yes, there is.
Had a headache and I was feeling a bit blur yesterday, and I've got like a sore throat.
Only if it's honey roast gammon. Oh, that's
You can keep the gammon.
pushing it out. I've never made honey roast gammon.
Oh, don't push it out. That sounds disgusting.
Pushing it out. Oh, the dwarf turned up.
It's too hot for a Sunday roast.
The fuck are you talking about? It's never too hot for a Sunday roast.
too hot for a
Consume
Sunday roast.
roast. You are English. You will eat a roast if it is put before you, and not a moment later.
I can't eat it a moment earlier, can I? If it's
How dare you? You come into this house with your anti-roast lies.
your anti-roast sediment.
Not a moment later. You will eat the Sunday roast, and you will like it.
Mom!
But ma'am.
Oh, so many creatures want me dead here. This was such a bad idea.
Raise his hand. Not a fan of roast. Slowly pulls your hand down and just puts a roast in front of you. Consume.
Dead again. Whoa!
Did you make the sturdy armor?
Exciting.
James, there's 100 sturdy fossils. You can make the armor and take the shotgun.
Ugh.
Also, I've just noticed the dwarf
How do I
has a
make
pet
it?
worm. The dwarf has a pet worm.
Nice. But so I put sturdy fossil. So what do I do? Go
Right, you take
down.
them to the workbench and then you craft them. I need to make more stuff, so I'm going to spend some time doing that. The dwarf's here making various explosives.
Crafting bench or the anvil?
Go to the anvil. Why are you... If you're next to the anvil, you're next to the workbench, and it's right at the bottom.
So it's fossil helmet. Yeah. Fossil plate. Yeah. And fossil greaves.
So, Havoc, have you ever had a proper roast? Like an English roast?
Roast. Hey, Rain.
Because like, you can do a lot of cool stuff with a roast.
Like, roast it.
Like, it's not... I wouldn't say it's tasteless, but then I suppose that's because my palate is adjusted to bland English food.
Ugh.
Your grandmother was of the Liverpool area, so yes. Yeah. Can confirm Liverpool makes a roast. Trying to think. That's fair. Like that's fair. I guess it depends if you ever had like stuffing and pigs in blankets and Yorkshire puds. You probably did. Each to their own. Behold the beef cow, drowned in the liquid gravy goodness. Mmm, beef cow. Where to make more homes? is a good place. Oop. Well, I could make a basement in that house.
Give him the bits. The bits. The bits. The bits. The bits.
Thank you very much for the bits. I was not expecting that. Suddenly, Steven Universe. The bits. The bits. The bits. Oh, stretch yourself. Cheesy beans on toast. Love Twinkies. I've had a Twinkie. They make my mouth go weird. Why did my camera go funny? Hello, camera. I just realised I'm wearing my dressing gown. It's such a good alert. And the only reason I realised that I could grab that alert was because I was rewatching through Steven Universe with Robin. I think we watched like the first few episodes of Steven Universe and it came up and I was just like, that's such a good
I knew I needed to go and get some hydration juice.
Also, I forgot to do the hydrate. Oh, ironic. Been playing modded Terraria last week. Nice.
So where do I get this shotgun that you were talking about?
It's in the weapon chest. Have a roast, Len, and reminisce.
Is it the keen boomstick?
Yes, the keen boomstick. I've never actually seen it fire.
It's your lucky day. And then what ammo do I need for it?
Hear Brits talk about how sugary and bad American candy is, then when y'all literally have crunchy bars, which you can simply not find in the States. Crunchy bars is just honeycomb, though. Whereas, so what we talk about when we talk about how bad American candy is the number of E numbers. But they're mostly used for coloring, from what I've read on the back of packaging.
Is it musket ball? What's the ammo ham?
Musket ball, I think.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're not just going to design shotgun shells just for the shotgun. Me and Raven went to Camden. And we found an American candy shop.
That's not hard. There's literally an
It's not
epidemic
hard.
of candy shops in London.
Yeah, it's not hard. What about rockets, huh? What about rockets? What rockets? As in rockets? Or do you mean the candy rockets, which I'm unfamiliar with? Also, I'm going to do this and make some people sick. Bye!
Gonna go get those antlions that were treating me disrespectfully.
I apologize if this makes people unwell. It's like the only way to find the floating islands. Hello? Ah, rockets are called Smarties. Ah, okay. Ooh, fledging wings, jam. Until the Tinker arrives, I've got you some wings.
Nice. You also haven't given me the horseshoe.
It's in the,
Weapon chest, or...?
it's in the accessory chest. I really should be doing that over and over again. I apologize. I'm going to try and make this as less sick-inducing as possible.
Going on a journey.
Ooh, I found another Star Fury. This one's a nasty Star Fury. It's nasty. Culture names. rather call them rockets because there's another candy called Smarties. There is another candy called Smarties. And that's actually a very smart thing to do. By not calling them Smarties, you don't confuse yourself. Yeah! Rash, shiny red balloon. No, harpies.
Please don't die again. Fuck's sake! I fell and got stuck on like a tiny portion. I think my stuff had disappeared anyway. Oh well.
Oh no.
Game
You made me
names
snort.
like Daddy. Ugh. Right, what's the plan, Ham? I've got 981 shotgun shells with a boss's name on it.
I'm just trying to make the most out of these gravity potions. I just have to deal with some harpies.
They harping on.
James, you can do better than
No.
Run. Go. So, yeah, the plan is we fight the boss jam.
Okay.
So you gotta be ready.
Okay. Alright, so... Should I keep... What should I keep? Oh, well, there's no point having the counterweight if I'm using the shotgun.
True.
I've got the double jump, which is handy. Should I keep the shield? Probably. Ooh, hydrate. Hi, green.
Red. Ooh, another Star Fury. We could just sell the ones that pop up. What, James?
I'm going to change out my Hermes boots to the precise Hermes boots.
Also, yes, just to confirm, someone did build their house on a floating sky island to be away from everyone, and I have literally defied gravity to get here. I got the drop. I know about the drop. I got the drop.
Then the question is, so...
Get wrecked, Harpy! Yes! Nature prevails again!
So... Get rid of that. So what should I get rid of, Ham, with the wings? Should I get rid of the double jump?
Oh, you have a double jump?
Yeah. The arcane cloud in a bottle.
Okay. We
What do
may...
the wings do?
The wings will let you fly and glide. I got a chicken nugget.
Well, I've got the horseshoe now, so I don't get fall damage, so I should be okay, right?
You should be. Yeah, my gravity potion. Got to make sure that keeps being activated, otherwise I will fall from the sky, and it'll be funny, but I'll be upset. Grand Theft Terraria is not something I thought I'd read. I like it. Bye. I was really hoping for another cloud in a bottle, because then that means me and James can both have balloons in a bottle with horseshoes attached, which gives us 3 different accessories in one. God. You won't make it so I can't see.
Activate the cool. Hello, game. If it isn't game consoles, man.
Lamad. Can someone tell me something that's going on? Because all I can see is my little bright spot in the middle of the screen.
I need to make a hitting bind. Okay, don't accidentally shoot your shotgun. Controls. Quick heal.
Oh, I'm at the
is
end of that.
mouse 4. I'll compare.
We'll see if I can find any this way. Quickly. That is one. "16 seconds. Can I do it?" I did it. I got more wings! Hey, we both got wings. Sky zombies! You missed a Murkrow. What else did you miss? It was Gen 2 or 1. Sky zombies. In raincoats. The most protected of zombies. Do they look scar? They might do. No one does. Rain hat. James, I returned bearing gifts. Is your inventory clear?
As clear as it has been.
This balloon for you, because you're not really using the melee speed, but I am. So I'll take the one with 1% more. And then, do you want to take the one with 2% more damage? These wings? I'm not sure where they go. They do, they go there.
So
Well,
what should I what should I change that for? The double jump?
You can do, but you're going to be able to have both soon because I can give you a balloon. Well, you've already got the balloon, sorry. You can use the balloon. I think you can combine the balloon with just the horseshoe. Or does it have to be... I think it has to be... Yeah. It has to be the... whatchamacallit? It's the... what's the name? It has to be the cloud in a bottle. So if you come to me... He's not coming.
So what's the plan?
Right, you come to me and I will tell you and walk you through making the cloud in a balloon with horseshoe attached. What you do?
Sorry, hang on, that's disturbing me.
It's disturbing me. BAM! Oh. Right, so you need to have the horseshoe, the cloud in a bottle, and the balloon in your inventory.
Right, horseshoe. Arcane, cloud in a bottle. And what was it? The wings.
No, the horseshoe, the cloud in a bottle, and the balloon.
Where's the balloon? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I got the balloon.
Right, now craft. You should be able to make the cloud in a balloon.
Yeah.
And then once you have that in your inventory, you should be able to make the cloud and balloon with horseshoe.
Blue horseshoe, blue horseshoe balloon. That one.
Yeah.
And then I can have the wings as well, yeah?
Yeah. But you now also have all the effects of that. So it's an accessory that increases jump height by 75%, grants a double jump, and the height of the first jump is increased from 6 blocks to 10. Basically, it's all really good.
How do you fly higher? Or can you only fly to a certain height?
You're going to fly to a certain height with the double jump. And the wings. Alternatively, you could get the rocket boots like I have. Wait. Oh, that's right. You can only have one mode of flight at any one time. So even though I have the boots are going to be good for my super fast speed, but they won't let me fly anymore. I kind of like the ability to glide though. Do I want to put the balloon on for increased jump height? Not at the moment. I'll do it if I get the cloud in a bottle. Need to work out what you can make with various things. That's right. Band of regeneration can be made into various things, but you need to get a band of star power. Or the Philosopher's Stone.
Yes, stone.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Stone.
Right, we'll do the boss, because I think we're in a position to do it now. I'm currently very cool.
So I've got a shotgun. I've also got the musket because that does
Precision long range
actually,
damage.
The musket is actually more damage and more critical strike chance.
Well, your critical strike. If you hover over your armor, you have a set bonus, but I don't know what it is.
20% to not consume ammo.
Oh, nice. So you can basically blast away and hopefully not consume ammo.
Well, one in 5 chances I won't use ammo.
Which is pretty decent. Okay. Do you want to get?
I've got the yo-yo if they get too close. But...
Do you want to get ready at the arena?
What do you want me to do?
Because I'm gonna go activate it, then teleport back here, and we're gonna fight it there.
Well, where should I put cobwebs, by the way?
Cobwebs go in the potion ingredient chest, just because it's the only place that currently fits them.
Which
next.
one is the potion ingredient
So it's the
chest?
gold next to what I'm standing.
So glowing mushrooms go in there. I'm just gonna put the green mushroom in there.
Oh, James, take this chicken nugget.
What does the chicken nugget do?
It's going to give you a stat boost. Consume it when we're about to fight the dude. You might want to take... Oh wait, that's arrow. That's not going to help. I'm trying to find things that are going to help during the fight. Oh, take one of these. Consume it before we fight.
Yeah, I've also got an iron skin potion, so...
Okay, good. Iron skin's what you're going to need.
There's no point me holding on to this bow.
Take these healing potions, Jan. And take this life crystal that you didn't use. $200 life. Right, okay. We're as ready as we're going to be. You remember your bindings, your healing hot button.
Yeah. Wait, why? Wood platform. Okay, well, those. Bugnet. There's no point in having... I'm just going to put the gel in with the mushroom and like the potion stuff.
I'm sure you are. Sure.
Did I keep a scarab bomb on me?
No.
So, hang on. So, got the book. The scarab bomb.
Okay.
What do you do with lenses? Do you?
They
put
make
them
the they make the thing that fights the boss, so you can put those wherever they go.
I don't know where they go. I'll just put them in.
No, I don't know either. Are you at the arena?
I'm about to be.
Because I am about to break this thing.
Alright, so I'm on my way.
When I tell you to consume potion,
Okay.
let me know when you're ready.
I'm at the arena.
Okay. Consume regen potion. Consume iron skin. Go.
Yeah. Consume chicken nugget.
Yep, consume chicken nugget. Oh. Did I run too far away?
Despawned, apparently.
Right, Jam, come to the here and we'll do it here.
Okay.
Back in my day, it used to be you could just do that.
Are you underground?
Yep.
How does one get to you?
There's holes in the ground, James.
Yeah,
There's
I know that.
massive
There's
holes in the ground.
So are we gonna activate it and then run, or?
We're gonna try to get back to surface as soon as possible. As long as I don't die, because I can't see anything. Oh god. Oh, I can.
Sweet.
Keen Veil Thorn.
Dreams echo around you.
I really need to clean my monitors.
Yes, you do.
There's
Filthy.
the sun is shining on it and the dust is making it like impossible to read the chat.
Oh my god!
Problem is we used up a chicken nugget.
That's still good for 5 minutes, Jim. Have you resummoned your finch?
Yes. Do you want to summon it as well?
No, I'll be good. Oh, son of a bitch. He's here, James.
So now what are we doing?
We're gonna have to fight him where we can. Let's try and get to the surface. I'm on the surface, Chef.
Oh, for God's sake. The thing is, you know this cave, I don't.
I literally just found a hole, went through it, Jeff.
Oh, my.
I like that.
Why is it so bloody dark?
It's night time. Oh god.
Oh, I made 2. Ah!
That's not good at all, Jabs.
Oh, I am very close to death. Jesus Christ. Ow! Please leave me alone! Oh my god! I'm dead. I will teleport to you as soon as I can.
I hear you.
I have a wormhole thingy. It's Jinx. Right, take that, and use this. Why won't it work?
Well, what rock?
The wormhole potion.
Is there a wormhole potion?
Click the thing on the map, apparently. Oh, there we go.
I'm only alive because you didn't heal up before you came.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well, that was the only potion I had, so now I've got to run.
Oh, spicy. Spicy, spicy. Not so spicy anymore.
I'm gonna run.
Oh, spicy boy!
Fucking get out of the way, skeleton. So dark. Well, Ham didn't need me.
We did it. Oh my god, we did. Oh god! We did it.
Yep, Ham didn't need me for that fight.
It came down to me hoping that I could kill one to get hearts to spawn to heal, to then, like, just prolong the fight for as long as possible.
And apparently it's dinner time, Ham, so that's good timing.
It's amazing timing. You should click the bag you got. Because it should have given you a bag.
Atriopod's trophy and treasure bag. I got a vanity item and I got a scarf.
Oh, you got the vanity item.
I also got a scarf that reduces damage taken by 17%.
Yeah, I got that as well. You always get that. Does yours have a prefix?
It just says lucky worm scarf.
Oh yeah, so it has a prefix, which means lucky means your crit chance is higher.
Well, I'm gonna take off the wings and I'm gonna put the scarf on.
Why are you gonna take the wings off?
Because I don't need them, they're not useful.
Okay. Do you have double jump still?
Yeah, I should be able to double jump. Because I've got the balloon horseshoe balloon.
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
not blue horseshoe balloon, I should say.
We can now make even better armor, by the way.
Nice.
Using the scales and stuff that were dropped by the boss.
I don't think I picked anything up.
You should have got some from you got some. Hey, meteorite has landed. Sweet.
Oh, shadow scale.
Yeah, and I just got the movement speed boost from having the set. I'm going to take the shield off because the scarf is just too good not to use.
Why can't I open this door?
What door? Oh, it's because you put the trophy.
Oh. That's dumb.
We can put the trophy in the dwarven quarters if you like.
I don't think it will go in here. We can put it over here, I suppose.
I got Band of Star Power, which I think I could turn into...
Right, I'm putting the scales and the demonite ore that I have in the materials chest.
Yeah, I can make a mana regeneration band, which isn't the best thing. Oh wait, we've got 2, so theoretically I could... Is what it is. I need something that auto swings because I'm currently... Look at my swing
Dinner
speed.
is literally in like a couple of minutes, so we should raid someone.
We should raid someone. We should raid.
I don't know where the meteorite fell, but...
We'll find it next time. That'll be our adventure next time. And we'll look for the dungeon because that's where the next boss is. And we'll start working out whether or not we should kill the Eater of Worlds again. Get more stuff to make you armor. Because I've got full set, but I don't think you... You've got gold though, but... Oh wait, no, you've got the sturdy fossil, so we're both base... You have pretty good armor. Pabby's live, is he? I'm following Pabby, so he should be... Yeah, there he is, Sea of Thieves. Sweet. We're going to raid Pabby, who is a good friend who we... Yes, I know! Stop dancing in my room, Mrs. Wilson. How dare you walk into my room and have a merry jig without my permission? This is not a dancing room. This is... You know what? Screw it. You're allowed to do what you want. You, Mrs. Wilson. I want gravy. I love gravy. Ease dash raid. Excited raid. So, for those of you that don't know, we went to Sea of Thieves Fest, and thanks to Robin, we actually ended up meeting up with a group of people that included Pabby Soul, along with Zombie and Cursed Angel. Or is it? No, it's Angel Curse. And we had an amazing time at Sea of Thieves Fest, and you guys are going to get along swimmingly, I believe. So please give all your love to Pabby in our first raid to him, and we'll be seeing you.
See you later.
Toodle pip.